Rita Willette was born on October 8, 1935, in Fall River, Massachusetts. Her father was Henry Willette, a loom repairman in a local mill, while her mother was Alice LaFleur, a curtain sewer.
My mom went to the doctors once when she was pregnant, and then she had the both of us at home, in their bedroom in my grandmother's house. They were married for 2 years, and they only expected one. They expected me, because I was the first one out. But then the doctor, who was French, said, "There's still another one." And so my mother said, "Oh no." And then she had my sister Rita. And I always knew that she pushed me out just to get out, because she was so sick of being in there, and I know she's still claustrophobic in the elevator because of that. I did that to her. Sorry, Rita.
Even though the country was in the depths of the Great Depression, Rita's father managed to make a decent wage as a loom repairman.
My mom and dad lived on a fixed income, because being a loom fixer, you make more money than anybody else, so we were fortunate on that part. But my mother always helped my grandmother because she didn't have any money. And we lived comfortable, I think, for that time, for that era. Because when we were 13 years old, my father brought us each a bike. And of course, the Hawaiian guitar lessons. And then finally he got us electric guitars, $100 each. And the amp was also $100. So it's $300 in those days. It was probably like, who knows, 3,000 now, 4,000, I don't know.
Rita attended the Samuel Watson Elementary School.
My mother brought us to school, and we went in school. My mother went home. They hung around a little while, then they went home. My aunt was with her. And the teacher proceeded to do things and tell us things, and then she got us in a circle in the middle of the room, and we were going to play a game. And we were all walking around in a circle, and my sister just walked around, walked out the door, and walked home.
Being a fan of Hawaiian music, Rita's father bought the girls Hawaiian guitars.
We started, I think, when we were 12 years old to play the Hawaiian guitar with a big balloon, remember? And then we got so good, we didn't know that. My pa did, I guess. And he bought us each a guitar like this. One time we went to a shower, the band didn't show up. We had our guitars, we were going to play 1 or 2 songs just for entertainment. We played the night, didn't we? Our professional debut. And then you remember the time we went to the policeman's ball? We had special gowns made. My mom matched us, same color, greenish, turquoise. It was a wonderful night. Everybody had gowns on, and my sister and I we sat on the stage and played, I think, about 3 songs. And that was a good night. We were always the best of friends. They put us in the same crib, so we were always very close. We dressed the same until we were 18 years old. When the guys brought us out, everybody would look at us because it's, oh, look at the twins, you know.
During their teenage years, Rita and Dorothy were no strangers to trouble. Whether it be trying to make a boat out of a cement mixer or breaking into a mill at night, their adventures were numerous.
So in the woods we found a boat. We figured it didn't belong to anybody else either, and it wasn't far from the water. But it had a big hole in the front. So we brought it home. We fixed it with, I think it was wood and metal and all, and we proceeded to bring it to the South Dakota Pond. No life jackets, and I couldn't swim, and I'm sure she couldn't swim either, to save our lives in the middle of the lake.